wake up, but do that? Is this even real? Only thing that kept my heart beating.
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to our channel. Today I'm going to be doing a New Year's look for you all. Today we are using the Jeffree Star Beauty Killer palette only on the eyes. The glitter on the lid is obviously not from this palette. It's a loose glitter, but we'll talk about that in the video. So I just got it in. I've not really got to play with it a whole lot, but so far all the shades seem very pigmented. They were easy to blend and they're very pretty. And despite all the crazy colors like the turquoise and the hot pink, there's a very light brown that's a good transition shade. There's a very pretty chocolatey dark brown. So you can really do a lot with this palette, just switching it up. Lips on this you can switch out easily. If you want to use a metallic lip, you can. If you want to use a matte berry lip, you can. If you want to use a nude lip, you can. Whatever you want to do. I just personally wanted to try out my matte lipsticks that I got for Christmas. If you want to know how I got this look, just please keep watching, and if you don't like it, turn it off. Today I've already moisturized using the old Henrikson Sheer Transformation Cream. I use this every day before I put my primer on, just because my skin tends to get kind of dry in the winter, and if I don't moisturize before, I get patches and it's just not cute. And I'm going to go in with my primer. This is the Smashbox Photofinish. That's what I always use. I'm gonna pull my hair back while I do this. Okay, maybe not. I'm gonna go in with a peach color corrector and use this under our eyes. Cancel out any dark circles. Gonna buff it into the skin a little bit. Okay, so that first layer of foundation that I put on is very, very thin. It's definitely not enough to like get me through the day, so I'm gonna go back in with another small, thin layer. Just gonna put it over my cheeks. Areas that I'm not gonna conceal here in a minute. Down the neck. The foundations that I used, by the way, were MAC Pro Longwear Foundation in NC25, and I ran out just now. So then I went in and finished with Smashbox Studio Skin. This is a hydrating foundation in the shade 2.1. Then I'm going to go in with my Air Flash from Dior. This is in the shade 201. Buff it in. This just puts a really nice pretty finish on the skin. We're going in with Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Fair Neutral. Okay, so now the eyes are done, we need to set them before any creases we're in. So today I'm going to use the Coty Airspun. If you do notice any creases before you set, make sure you get them out. Just going to bop them away. And dip your beauty blender. Then just set the rest of your face. Flip it on. Then you're going to go in with just a powder brush, buff this away. This is a large powder brush from Sigma. This is the F30. I'm going to be using all Sigma brushes today just because I got the complete collection for Christmas and I can't help it. If you have dry skin, dry under eyes, you might not want to let your powder set as long as someone with oily skin might. I just feel like it ages you if you have dry skin and you set too much powder, you just look old. If you think the more creases you have, the longer you need to bake, or the more powder you need to use, it's probably the opposite. Probably less is more in this scenario. Now my face is set, I'm going to go in with bronzer. I'm going to use this bronzer by Tarte. And I'm going to go in with that same fluffy brush. This is just bronzing, this is not contouring. I just need a little bit of color brought back into the face. I'm going to go ahead and contour using the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. This is the large angled contour brush. This is the F40. I use these two shades here to kind of mix them. Okay, then I'm going to go in with this darker shade. This is like a small contouring brush. This is the F05. And this dark shade I'm just going to use just a little bit towards the back just to add a little bit of dimension. Or as Coty says, I'll put on my sideburns. And I'm going to go in with this angled brush. This is the E65. And I'm going to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dipbrow. I'm just going to kind of skip through my brows, and then I will link my brow video down below. So for eyes, we're going to start out with the shade Courtney. And we're going to go in with this tapered blending brush, the E40. We're just going to use this as the transition shade, just to give the other colors something to fade into. We're applying this color all in the crease. Above the crease, it's okay if it gets a little bit on the lid. We're going to go in with a slightly smaller brush. We're going to use the E25 blending brush, and we're going to take Vanity, just the tiniest little bit. We're going to tap Vanity, apply this into the crease and a little bit above the crease. I'll push the color into where I want it. Then we're going to go in with our E40 again. Which should be pretty clean because you don't want to start blending out with a brush that's already dirty. You'll just get the shadow everywhere. And we're just going to focus on blending that shade up into Courtney. And if you have to, tap a little bit of Courtney and apply it right where the line meets, and it'll help with blending. So I'm going to go back in with Vanity on the same brush that we used before. Just keep deepening up this crease. And I'm going to put it on the outer corner of the lid, the outer V. Buff this out, but not quite as high as the last one, because we want to keep this color down here. I'm going to go with the E60 and use China White. And just apply it on the brow bone. I'm going to go in with Princess, which is this very, very pale pink color. Kind of like a lavender, really. And I'm going to go back over this with just what's left on the blending brush from the shade Vanity, and just kind of buff it over this where it meets the Princess shade. And I'm going to use the shade Confession. This is this shade right here, and I'm going to put that on the outer part of my lid to fade it into the Vanity shade. And then just kind of go up in my crease a little bit, but not a whole lot because I do want this color to stay just in this area. Then I'm going to go with this Motive glitter pot. This is in the shade Magic Dust. I'm going to take this adhesive because I thought that would be enough just by itself, but it's not. So I'm going to take this adhesive and just sort of wipe it. I'm going to go back in with this blending brush. Just kind of buff it into the crease a little bit just to smooth everything out. Then I'm going to go in with this small pointer brush. This is the E30. It's actually a pencil brush, sorry. I'm just going to go with a little bit of Black Rainbow, which is obviously black. Just going to put it in the outer V here of my crease. Blend it in very softly. Don't want to blend it too crazy because we don't want this black to move a whole lot. I'm going to take this Duo Fiber brush, and it's just going to kind of knock off the glitter without really messing with your foundation. Now for the under eye, we're going to go in with this little smudgy brush. We're going to use the shade Courtney first. We've got to build up our shades under our eye just like we do on top. We're going to go in with Vanity. I'm going to circle and sweep it and connect it with the outer part here. Then with this small brush, we're going to take this China White. Going to tap it on the inner corner here. Then we're gonna go with this eyeliner that I got out of this month's Birchbox. This is Monster. Just like a really creamy gel kind of liner, but it's in a pencil. You can just kind of pull this, drag this down a little bit because we're gonna smudge it out with the smudgy brush. Just kind of blend the liner out with this short shader brush again. Okay, then we're gonna go back in with this pencil and just kind of tightline, make your lashes look fuller. You don't stab yourself like I keep doing repeatedly. We're gonna go in with Knockout from House of Lashes. And of course, like I always do, I messed up my eyeliner putting these on. So now that that's done, we're gonna highlight our cheekbones. And we're gonna use the Jeffree Star Ice Cold to see what it's all about. Okay, I'm obsessed. This blush is Flowerchild. Jesus. This is Flowerchild from Becca. Highlight the nose, buff it in with the blender. Dang, this highlighter is legit. Okay, then we're gonna go in with this metallic lip from Limecrime. This is in the shade Posh. And then we lined our lips in Too Faced lip liner in the shade Perfect Berry. Okay, that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, share, whatever you want to do. Let me know what you want to see next. And thank you for watching. Bye!